We're standing in the community of Evanston, and this really is one of my favorite Northwest communities in Calgary. This is a very family-oriented community. And I say family-oriented because there are a lot of families that live here. And I think you'll find one of the biggest reasons is this area, what I would consider to be affordable. Most of the properties are under $1 million. Like 90% of the properties here are under $1 million. And they've got a lot of mix of different styles of properties here. So you have high density, everything from apartment condos, townhouses, semi-detached, and we have a lot of detached homes that are also in Evanston. And if you look around, we're standing right here in this park, and they have some nice parks throughout Evanston. Because we're in the Northwest, you're going to see a lot more walkout basements. You'll see these style of two-story homes, these walkout basements. These are not overly large homes. Most of them are in that 2,000 to 2,400 square feet range, which is why they've kept it relatively affordable. But they've done a nice job in this community of laying it out properly. It doesn't feel too closed in when you're walking around Evanston. Now you'll notice a lot of these homes were hit by hail in the last couple of years, and you'll see a lot of new roofs have been put in. A lot of people have even changed from vinyl siding to composite siding, which is more durable against hail. So you could find a home now that would have possibly new shingles and composite siding, and you don't ever have to worry about the exterior of that home for quite some time. So there's some real good value in this neighborhood. Further in this video, I'm going to show you some of the other locations in Evanston I think you're going to like, but this is an area worth checking out. All right, well, I'm standing in the older part of Evanston, which really isn't too old because they started building here in around 2010. So you will see some homes around this area of that age and caliber. But you'll notice the location is really what makes Evanston a fantastic community as well. I got Stoney Trail behind me. It's so easy to access Stoney Trail and go out to the mountains or go out to the airport. There are a lot of amenities as well around Evanston because don't forget, we're also connected to Sage Hill and Nolan Hill and Beacon Hill. So Costco, everything you want is within 5 minutes of Evanston. And I think that's part of what makes this such an amazing community. Now, if you're a dog lover, oh man, these paths, they're all over the place. So you can see here, we got beautiful water feature behind us. You can walk all over Evanston on paths with your dog, or if you're a jogger, or take the kids, you know, on a nice walk around the neighborhood as well. So when they built this neighborhood, they really did think of families in mind. So let's talk a little bit about price points for real estate. You can get in to an apartment condo starting in the high 200,000s in Evanston, which for Calgary, that's a pretty good price. You could get into a townhouse condo in the low 400s in Evanston, which is a pretty good price. Then if you want to move into semi-detached, there's still the odd one right around the high 4s. Most of them start in the low 5s and go up into the low 6s for semi-detached. But there's some nice semi-detached here as well with 2-car garages, finished basements. You would think you're just living in a regular house, but it's affordable, especially if you're just trying to buy your first house. And then if you're looking for detached, there's a lot of choice here because the bulk of the homes in Evanston, they are detached homes. And you can get into starter homes that are like 1,250, 1,300 square feet. And of course, you can go up from there to whatever size you like. As I said earlier in this video, most of the homes are under $1 million. But if you want luxury, there's some ridge lots as well in Evanston that are beautiful. I've sold a couple of them myself. Gorgeous with some beautiful views. And that's part of what really makes the Northwest as great as it is because of the rolling hills, and you'll be able to get a lot of those walkouts and different views that you can find. So if you really want to get into a community that you can grow the family, stay a long time, have access to schools, have access to busing, have access to community events that you can go to. If the kids are involved in hockey or skating or gymnastics, whatever it is, this community offers all of it. So if you want to get more information about Evanston, of course, you can always reach out to me. And if you like these videos that I put on, I know everybody asks you these days to subscribe, but I think I try to put together some videos every week that give you some good information if you're really trying to learn about the city of Calgary. So just go ahead and subscribe. You can hit the bell if you want to get notified when I do new ones, because I do them every single week. And as always, I love your feedback. It's really helpful for me because I do put a lot of effort to make these videos good. Thank you.